Okay, I'm going to try this again. I don't know if Matt will be here. He was a great addition there. Anyway, so I just realized that maybe, well, actually, I didn't just realize it. I kind of knew this, is most people don't like diet and exercise. I happen to love it. That's why I have two health and fitness professions because I'm really into it. Anyway, what I really want to talk about is why we don't do this is because we all have different strengths. Okay, so when I was in California, we took this strengths finder test to find out what our top 5 strengths are. Um, and it's based on 40 years of research. It's like well researched and crazy accurate. Even if you don't like your strengths when you first see them, you'll be like, oh, yeah, actually, that is me. Anyway, so there's tons and tons of research behind it. And I think anyone who's doing personal development or just isn't happy with who they are and wants to know why they are, I think it's completely worth the $20 to buy this book, take this test, and find out what your top 5 strengths are. Because there's a study done, and I'm going to make up numbers a little bit because I don't remember them exactly, but they're pretty close, is they took fast readers and really fast readers and put them through a speed reading course, and the fast readers improved by like 68%, which was like huge, and then the really fast readers improved by like 800%. So when it's already your strength and then you focus on it, it becomes astronomical what you can do with it. Okay, so I'm just going to review my top 5 for you because I look at them and I go, yeah, that's me. So my first one is called relator, which means if we're friends, we're best friends forever. And there is like no filter or emotional barrier between us anymore. I am extremely transparent. You think I'm transparent here? Anyway, on the flip side of that, I come off as cliquey because, especially if I'm tired, like I don't have the energy to put into like stepping outside my comfort zone and trying to establish a relationship with someone I really just might not care about in the end. So it's good. All of them have good and bad. Okay. There's a point to this. I'm getting to it. And my second is context, which means I take everything from the past and I observe it and I watch it and I take all that information to understand why things are happening right now. And then I use that to make a decision in the future about the future, right? So context is like taking it straight. I love to watch documentaries, and I didn't realize until this little retreat I went on that not everyone likes documentaries. Didn't know that. I like them. And then my third one, which is where this diet and exercise really might come into, is discipline. Like for me to go, yep, I'm going to do this, this, and this, cut out X, Y, and Z, and do it. It's kind of easy for me, which if if it's not in your top 5, you're gonna hate me. Well, you shouldn't hate me. I'm just saying we all have different strengths. You got to figure out how to work your strengths into like what you're into anyway, right? Um, anyway, just because it's my passion. Like I said, I have 2 careers in health and fitness because I truly love it. And then my fourth one I share with Wes, and it is consistency, meaning we like things the same way. Organization, we're not super adaptable. I do laundry every Monday. I go grocery shopping every 2 weeks because I plan 2 weeks of meals. It's all consistent. And then my fifth one is harmony, which means I don't like it when everyone fights. Like there's times I keep my mouth shut, even though I have a very opposite opinion. If it's not going to change the scope of the world, I'm just not going to say it. If you want to push me on it, we might have a problem. Another thing with consistency is like you like fairness, right, among people. Yeah, so harmony, I feel like with Wes, because he has like none of his top 5 are in like relationship categories. They're all in like execution and things like that. I feel like I have to like filter for the world. Oh, what he actually meant was this. So don't be offended by what he just said. And then also if you're related to me or a good friend of mine, there's a chance that we've had a disagreement and I got over it super quick and you were still mad and then you got more mad that I was over it. Just raise your hand if it's happened, because it has. Anyway, yeah, so harmony. Sometimes it's not worth rocking the boat. If it's not going to change the scope of the world, just let it go. So those are my top 5. And the reason why I bring them up is because for the longest time, I envied my sister-in-law. And I was like, why can't I do what she does? Like, not just in business, but in life. Like, we'd be at a family party, and she's like, chatting with this person, and this person, and this person. I'm like, we're never even going to see them again. I don't want to go talk to them. Because my relator goes, if we're not going to have a deep personal connection, I'm probably not going to put forth the energy to get to know you. But her number 1 strength is woo, which means winning over others. So, like, she gets a massive high off, like, all this socializing and chatting with people. That's exhausting to me. I can't do it. I'm an extrovert, but only if I already like you. Then I'm very much an extrovert. Yeah, so I was like, why didn't she do that? And she's an includer. And I'm like, again, that goes against like my number 1 relator strength, where I don't want to include people that I'm not good friends with, because I'm not good friends with them. And yeah, so those are some of hers. And I'm like, I can't do what she does. I don't even know why she's off talking to that person. I want to talk to her because she's my friend. She's in my circle, my very exclusive, very cliquey circle. And I want to talk to her, and I don't want her talking to everyone else. But she's an includer, and she likes to win others over, and that's who she is, and she's way out there. So the bottom line is we can't be other people. We're not going to be other people, and we should. So I say, take this strength finder. I'll put the link in the comments. Take it. It's worth it to find out who you are and learn to love them and love yourself and build on it and become better at it and just expound it. Take your really fast reader up 800%, right? Just make it massive and make it great and be you. Oh, and the other thing with this is it's like, so there's 34 categories, like 34, let's call them traits you could have. You have to pay extra to find all 4, but the point is you don't want to focus on those bottom 5. Like, don't turn your weaknesses into strength. It's wasting time. When you take what's your strength and make it a talent as well and just build on it, it becomes awesome. But it's a little fruitless. Like if you can't play basketball, you're not going to be Michael Jordan, right? There's something innate in him that makes him him, and you don't have it. And not only do you not have it, but like, I want to say it's like maybe one other person on earth, maybe, has the same top 5 as you, and if they do, it's not in the same order. In order to have someone have the same top 5 as you in the same order, it's more people than have ever lived on earth. That is how unique you are. I'm just saying, love it. Learn it, love it, share it, build on it, and be you and love it. Which is why I wish Matt was back in, because he loves his strengths. I'm sure he'll comment and tell everyone about it. But anyway, that's all. Be you.